Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing alright. If you're not, hopefully we can turn that mood around today. Anyways, Ellen just had her first show back after getting hashtag canceled on Twitter, and that really got me thinking about all these other celebrities that really have being nice as pretty much their entire brand. Namely, Ellen DeGeneres and Shane Dawson, because no, Shane, you're not an empath. You just recognize when someone is dealing with a shitty situation. No, yeah, I can totally feel how bad you're feeling. Like, I get it. You know, like, I'm an empath, so, like, I can feel these things. Yeah, no shit, I'm feeling bad. My mom just died in a freak shark accident in the South Pacific. My dad's gone missing, and my girlfriend just left me for a horse who has 20,000 followers on TikTok. Yeah, I could feel that. Because, like, I'm an empath. By the way, did I tell you I'm an empath? Anyways, before we get into it, I hate to be that guy, but like only 20% of the people that watch my stuff are subscribed, which is like kind of lame, low-key. It's totally free and you can unsub later if you want, but it's also by far the best way you can support me. Now, with that little shill out of the way, let's just jump right into Ellen's apology.
All right, let's get to it. As you may have heard, this summer there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show, and then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected.
Okay, so right off the bat, she's already trying to distance herself from the situation, saying, I learned of things that happened here. No, Ellen, you didn't learn of things that happened here. You were directly involved with pretty much all of these allegations. And according to one of them, you literally pick out a random staff member to treat like shit every single day. That's not something that happened here. That's 100% on you. Full stop.
There were also articles in the press and on social media that said that I am not who I appear to be on TV because I became known as the Be Kind lady. And here's how that happened. I started saying be kind to one another after a young man named Tyler Clemente took his own life after being bullied for being gay. I thought the world needed more kindness, and it was a reminder that we all needed that, and I think we need it more than ever right now. Being known as the Be Kind lady is a tricky position to be in. So let me give you some advice out there. If anybody's thinking of changing their title or giving yourself a nickname, do not go with the Be Kind lady.
Okay, now we're finally getting somewhere. For my point, not for yours, Ellen, your apology's still a piece of shit, but let me explain. As a person in media, especially someone as powerful as you are, you control how people see you and what people think about you. You have an hour-long show every day dedicated to entertaining and connecting with millions of people. If you became the Be Kind lady, that's because that was completely your choice. And also, building off of that, I've personally never heard you referred to as the Be Kind lady. You were always that one host that always had her fans on her show or would help out her struggling fans so long as they had an absurdly over-the-top thank you. You're not the Be Kind lady because of some heartwarming story from years ago. You're the Be Kind lady because the brand you decided to curate was built on this facade of helping people with one hand while flipping them off behind your back.
This is me, and my intention is to always be the best person I can be. And if I've ever let someone down, if I've ever hurt their feelings, I am so sorry for that. If that's ever the case, I have let myself down and I've hurt myself as well because I always try to grow as a person. I look at everything that comes into my life as an opportunity to learn. I got into this business to make people laugh and feel good. That's my favorite thing to do. That and Jenga. I love that game.
You got into this business to make people laugh and feel good? Then explain why when a 15-year-old fan sent you a bust of yourself, you then gave it away a couple weeks later with $500 attached to the bottom of it, and not so much as a thanks to the person that sent it to you. Or when you went out to eat in LA and complained to the manager about your waitress having chipped nail polish and proceeded to get her fired. Or when you had Nikki Tutorials on and refused to even say hi before the show. That's not someone who just wants to make people laugh and feel good. That's someone who wants to assert that they have the power here. And it's not even close. The whole apology is really bogged down by her insistence to just fill it with these shitty Ellen jokes. She can't just be sincere and have an actual heart-to-heart with her audience and the people she's wronged, because she has to be funny, even though, like I didn't laugh at any of these jokes. At all. She also never really said anything besides, this is gonna be the best season ever, I'm working on myself, and I'm a shitty actress. And while I agree with that last point, it's not really my place to judge how Ellen chooses to take accountability. But I am here to point out that she really doesn't. No one cares that you're the be nice lady and gasp, you're actually not that nice behind the scenes. Because everyone plays a characterized version of themselves on screen. I mean, hell, even I do. But the problem is the severity of this shit. It's not that Ellen isn't actually nice, it's that, oh my god, Ellen is a massive fucking asshole. Because then that whole be nice persona turns into a manipulation tactic to convince your audience that, no, that wasn't me, that was completely disconnected, it was other people behind the scenes, I had nothing to do with it. Which is complete bullshit. How can you blame anyone else for the way you treat people in restaurants? How can you blame anyone else for not introducing yourself to a guest on your show? I mean, you said it yourself, your name's everywhere, and at a certain point, the captain has to go down with the ship. Now, I don't want to just talk about Ellen for 15 minutes because, well, Drew Gooden already did that. So if you really want to continue this fuck Ellen kick, be sure to check his video out. I'll link it in the description. But what I do want to talk about is this whole idea of having be nice as your branding, because I don't know about you guys, but for anyone else like me who frequents the platform, I'm sure there's one creator who comes to mind with that exact same branding. And all I can say is, yikes. Oh, wait, no, not that one, not that one. He's actually pretty cool. I meant Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson is an interesting case because I feel like we're finally at a point where we can look in the rearview mirror and see his career in its entirety. Shane basically built his channel targeting the young girl demographic with racist comedy, frequently using blackface, and generally being a massive fucking creep. But because I don't want to destroy this video's searchability, I'm just gonna link you to D'Angelo Wallace's hour-long takedown on Shane Dawson because, unlike me, he really doesn't give a fuck. Obviously, Shane's early career was incredibly problematic. But it wasn't really until 2018 with the takeoff of his Jake Paul series that he became a powerhouse. But once that first major cancellation of Shane came and went, which is when he was accused of doing stuff with his cat, which, like, yikes, he kinda shifted gears to be the nice guy on YouTube. He was an empath who cared about people and wanted to help and totally not use Eugenia Cooney's eating disorder to farm views. I mean, totally not. Who would want to do that?
Hey everyone, Editing Josh here. Yes, I'm laying in my bed editing. I'm editing on a laptop. I'm also recording this on my laptop, which I'm holding a very uncomfortable way, so I'm going to make this quick. Anyways, I know Shane's brand really shifted when he shifted his content over to like the docuseries style stuff. But for a lot of people, myself included, we didn't start watching until the Jake Paul series. So that's more what I meant there. Anyways, let's get back to the video, because I'm tired of holding my computer like this.
The crazy thing is, though, this branding worked. Until it didn't. It somehow allowed him to survive multiple collaborations with the absolute worst person on the platform in Jeffree Star, completely unscathed. Hell, he even almost managed to completely destroy James Charles while walking away from the damage like a cool guy in an action movie, walking away from the explosion like a badass. But then, his apology, and the Tati video, and most importantly, his Instagram Live.
Because she is a fucking... I don't want to say mean things about people.
You see, if Shane was actually a nice person, he probably wouldn't have gone live that day. Then again, if he was actually a nice person, he probably would have made a legitimately sincere apology for his past. And also probably not completely try and fuck over James Charles' whole career. But I mean, hey, c'est la vie. But the thing is, this is also kinda where we reach the main point of this video. You see, there's a big difference between being a nice person and being a good person, and I think the best person to exemplify that is actually Mr. Beast. Now, you can make the argument that Jimmy often acts in a really similar way to Ellen, often utilizing their underprivileged audience for content. But there's a certain level of dignity Jimmy awards to the people he donates stuff to that Ellen just doesn't. With Ellen, if you want to get anything from her show, or even her game show, honestly, you have to be willing to make an absolute fool out of yourself. You have to praise her for even giving you a little scrap of what she makes an episode to your pathetic little life because she's the greatest person on earth for being even a little bit charitable. Oh my god, Ellen, you're the greatest person on the planet. I love you so much. I've been watching you since the day I was conceived. My biggest dream is to see the outside of your studio because you know I'm not worthy enough to step inside. Oh, please bless me, Ellen, please. I am pleased. I shall bless you with a new Honda Civic. Oh my god, Ellen, you truly are the second coming. Thank you so much. I love you. Get this peasant out of my sight. With Mr. Beast, it's literally just, hey, can you say subscribe to Mr. Beast for me? Okay, thanks. Where Ellen's whole brand is built upon being nice to people, her fans, her audience, her guests, whatever, Jimmy's is really just to be good to people. And it shows by the fact that no one's really called him out for being fake before. I mean, not that it matters, as long as he's not a complete asshole. I don't really expect him to be the same person off camera, but still. The point is, when people's whole brand is being nice, it's usually to hide the fact that they're actually not. Because being nice isn't a brand, it's a manipulation tactic. I mean, just ask literally any girl ever who's had to deal with a nice guy. At the end of the day, look for the good people, not just the nice people. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate every single one of you. If you liked today's video, please leave a like and let me know what you thought down in the comments. I really want to have a discussion with you guys about this, because it's just something that really fascinated me, which is why I wanted to make a video about it in the first place. And if you want to see more of what I do here, there will be some videos coming up in a couple seconds right here. And if you want to see more of what I make in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it's by far the best way to support me. And I mean, hell, you could also share this video with your friends. That'd be pretty cool too. But I mean, you know, only really cool people do that. So I mean, I don't expect you to do that. Anyways, with that said, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all next week. Peace.